Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so today I'm going to share a couple of channeled letters that I did yesterday because the ladies that asked for them have said that I could share them. And they are so brilliant because they are from Olivia Newton-John and David Bowie. And so it's so funny because the people that have been asking for letters from people, it's now been virtually everyone that we've had songs and messages through. So it's been a really amazing kind of experience to see them all come through because we've had Prince, we've had Princess Di, we've had Marilyn, we've had John Lennon. I mean, just so many cool people. So I'm going to read, firstly, Olivia Newton-John. The other thing about this is when I read the letter is that this goes back quite a long way because Olivia Newton-John and that We Come Together has featured quite a lot in people's healings when she goes through her complete transformation. And so, listen to this because it's very cool. So, the power of transformation will be like Sandy. It is amazing what the spark of DNA love can do. Every cell of your body will tingle and transform into the full embodiment of your divine self. It only happens when you have full sacred union. Only when your souls fully reunite in your physical bodies will you create and complete your divine transformation. It is a true butterfly coming out of the chrysalis moment. The divine truth that is locked in your bodies, only to be released like a secret treasure when you come together. There is nothing more awe-inspiringly beautiful or sensational as the divine being mirrored back to you in your enlightenment. This is when true transformation happens. Wow. It's just like, oh my God, that is so utterly amazing. And she even says, when you come together, and I think that's the song, it's like, we come together, da, 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 da. So I was just like, no way, that is so cool. But also it really fits with the guidance that I've always had. I've always been told that when me and my twin fully unite, that we kind of, we change, like physically change. And I've always thought, what? That's so weird. But, you know, for me, I mean, I don't know about him, but for me. So, yeah, it just kind of confirmed all of my guidance. So it was pretty cool. So now the next one is David Bowie. Now, this is really interesting because in David Bowie's final album, the one that he released after he'd passed away, when you look at the album cover in certain light, it has hidden gold stardust in it. And it's so basically it looks like a black cover, but when you put it under certain light, it's got gold flecks all the way through it. So listen to this because this is quite amazing. The golden stardust energy is super powerful. It is what we are put on earth to find. The golden stardust can be found in letting our spirit run wild. It is in our fantasies. It is in our desires. It is in our passions. When you follow the dream, when you leave behind the trappings of mundane life, and you enter that special place in your mind where wonder and intrigue and fantasy live. That is the reality of the universal truth. The universal truth is that our fantasies are more reality than anything else. Being magical, being a Trojan of love, being a rainbow warrior of the soul. That is the power of the golden stardust. You are beautiful beyond measure. All of you earthlings are. It's a crazy existence. The time is coming where playing will preside. Well, I mean, I get such big goosebumps from that. It's just crazy. So I'm going to read them both again because, again, just ridiculously cool guidance. So this is Olivia. I mean, it just sounds very surreal saying this is Olivia Newton-John, but here we go. The power of transformation will be like Sandy. It is amazing what the spark of DNA love can do. Every cell of your body will tingle and transform into the full embodiment of your divine self. It only happens when you have full sacred union. Only when your souls fully reunite in your physical bodies will you create and complete your divine transformation. It is a true butterfly coming out of the chrysalis moment. The divine truth that is locked in your bodies, only to be released by a secret treasure when you come together. There is nothing more awe-inspiringly beautiful or sensational as the divine being mirrored back to you in your enlightenment. This is when true transformation happens. Well, I cannot wait for that. And the next one is David Bowie. So, the golden stardust energy is super powerful. It is what we are put on earth to find. The golden stardust can be found in letting our spirit run wild. It is in our fantasies. It is in our desires. It is in our passions. When you follow the dream, when you leave behind the trappings of mundane life, and you enter that special place in your mind where wonder and intrigue and fantasy live, that is the reality of the universal truth. The universal truth is that our fantasies are more reality than anything else. Being magical, being a Trojan of love, being a rainbow warrior of the soul, that is the power of the golden stardust. You are beautiful beyond measure. All of you earthlings are. It's a crazy existence. The time is coming where playing will preside. Well, I mean, just how amazing that is, because Bowie also has a very special meaning, because if you, in the second Divine Love Letters book that I did, or the third, I think it's the second, there was a lady who was homeless, and she was homeless with 4 children, and she was living out in the woods, and she contacted me because she'd felt her twin flame around her, and he had supported her through the end of a relationship from her husband that threw her out. And I channeled a letter for her, and I put her story in the front of the book. And just recently, there was a connection with her and me and David Bowie. And so when she first came to me, I was like, no way, because it was all very, very synchronistic. And her story is in the front of book 2, I think. But she has now met her twin. She has now got a job, and she has a home for her and her family. So it just seems to be coming full circle that miracles really are happening, and it is quite an amazing thing. It sends shivers all over me, to be honest. It's just amazing. So the other thing that I'd say, the mantra for today, this is from the little book of Divine Love Mantras, is number 36, which is teamwork makes the dream work. And it is about knowing that it's not just you and your twin, it's you and the gold stardust energy, it's you and the powers of light that are helping to uplift the planet. It's about really, really living in that vibration and really supporting the cause, basically. So with that, I'm just going to end with a couple of recommendations, because I said yesterday about consciousness evolution journey, and I said that her readings were really good. And she has just overnight, I've just seen it, that she's done a twin flame reunion reading, which is about when you reunite with your twin, what are the energies that you're going to have to play around with. And for me, I'm an Aries, and for me it was so ridiculously spot on about you know what will happen, what the energies will be when we reunite. And because, you know, you still are on a journey, right? You're still balancing energy and working with working together. Anyway, so I recommend to watch those. It's Consciousness Evolution Journey. Consciousness Evolution Journey. And the other lady that I did a recommendation for yesterday was Super Tea Reader. I tried to give her a donation for her channel because I was like, it's been so bizarre. It's like literally every morning I say, okay, tell me what you want me to know. I always say it to my twin, tell me what you want me to know or what you want to tell me. And her pick a card readings keep coming up every time. And it's ridiculous. They're so spot on. So, and I don't know how to give her a donation because I was just like, you've helped me so much in this last week. It's just beyond ridiculous. So Super Tea Reader and also Consciousness Evolution Journey. So I'm definitely going to shout those out because they've helped me hugely this past week. I mean, it's just been bizarre. So there you go. Those are the two little messages, but the mantra is number 36, and it is, I know that we are a team and teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so repeat, repeat, repeat. If you want to come to me for a healing or for a letter, please do. All of my details are in the description box. And thank you. And just to say, if you have received, as always, I've said that I am sending out the letters as I get through them. So you will be receiving them over the next few days. All right. I hope that helps. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.